Minecraft on the Xbox 360 is the best version of Minecraft. Well, at least the most nostalgic version. And one of the reasons why is because of the achievements. I got my first achievement back in 2013, and then a few in 2014, and then I didn't get another achievement until 10 years later in 2024. And since then, I've been randomly getting the urge to play Minecraft and get the achievements. Some of these have been difficult, some easy, but today I'm going for this achievement, to kill the Ender Dragon. Now, the steps to getting this achievement are: kill a bunch of Endermen for the Ender Pearls, get obsidian for the Nether portal, kill a bunch of blaze for the rods, turn the rods into powder, combine the powder with the pearls to make ender eyes, use the ender eyes to locate the stronghold, explore the stronghold until you find the end portal, use the eyes to open the end portal, use a bow and arrow to take out the crystals that are healing the dragon, and finally stab the dragon to death. Now, for someone like me who gets very easily distracted, this would take you about 2.5 weeks. And I actually know that for a fact because I have this achievement for entering the end portal. I did all of those steps, I opened the portal, and then I accidentally deleted my world. So instead, I'm going to do what speedrunners do, because speedrunners have figured out a way to beat this game in 2 minutes. The way they do this is by using a set seed. Basically, when you generate a world in Minecraft, it's random. But if you want to generate the same world twice, you use a seed. But you'll see why this seed is so good as we play. Okay, step 1, you run over to this village. You break this block because behind it is a chest, and you take everything out of this chest. Then you run over here and grab this log to make a crafting table. Use the crafting table to make a sword. And then this is the real time saver. You jump in the water, you swim out, and there is an end portal already open and accessible. So you jump in. Use the blocks you got from the chest to climb to the top of the island, making sure not to look at the Endermen. They only attack you when you look at them. Place 2 obsidian blocks right here for some reason. Now you're supposed to wait for him to hover around the middle, but my dragon just kept shooting me and flying around. So I ran and I hid and I ate some bread until I saw the dragon start to hover. And I went over there and he killed me. But I thought, this isn't a real speedrun, so I'll just go back in, pick up my stuff, and fight him again. He killed me again. But I'm not going to give up. I went back in, picked up my stuff, put a few extra blocks for some reason. I punched the air in frustration. I wait for the hover. I get right in position. In the speedrun, you save and exit the game. This stops the dragon from flying away for a little bit. And when I reopen the game, I died instantly. I was so confused. What should Dochi do? But if you've learned anything, you know I don't give up. So I re-entered the end. And then I got a little distracted. I tried recreating the he disconnected video.
Yeah, guys, look. Yeah, look, guys. Look. Hey, disconnected.
He disconnected. Look. He disconnected. So just know I'm in my underwear for the rest of the video. And when I get back into the game, I look directly at an Enderman and died. But obviously, I don't give up. I pick up my stuff and I start mashing him. Everything's going to plan. He was taking major damage. There was a couple misinputs that allowed him to regain some health, but not enough health to survive. He killed me. I still hadn't given up. And it's a good thing I didn't, because his health was dropping lower and lower and lower and lower. My sword broke. And no matter how many times I punched him, he just kept regaining health. Without a sword, I'm finished. I hung my head in shame and I gave up. Psych! That's what I would say if I was a loser. Because yeah, that dragon survived, but there's always more dragons. So I re-entered the sea. I made my sword. I made an extra wooden sword. I waited for the hover and I got severely injured. But I ran away. I ate some bread. I stared directly at an Enderman and I quit. That time, admittedly, I gave up. But you know the drill. By this point, I've fully memorized the number, and that is the only improvement I've made. Because after making my sword, I died instantly. I re-entered. I died again, so I took a quick detour. I decided to go for a much easier achievement. Collect some dragon breath. So I made some glass bottles, I ran in, and I collected that stinky, nasty, pig-smelling dragon breath. Surely I would never use this achievement as an excuse to not get the other achievement, because that would be giving up. So I started beating him off again, making all the same mistakes as before. I'm learning nothing, but none of that matters now, because his health bar is depleting. Blow after blow. He's on the verge of death. I did it. I won. But then I looked down. And I saw my iron sword on the brink of death. It was over. I failed. But in that moment, I remembered. I made that wooden sword. So I switched to it with the speed of 1,000 suns. He was hanging on by a thread. His health was non-existent. And then the sword broke. I was devastated. But do you think I gave up? Yeah, of course I did. That was extremely annoying. So I took out my frustrations on a block-for-block recreation I made of the real-life cabin from this video. This porch. The kitchen, the
Oh.
I filled it to the brim with TNT. I even put dynamite in the outhouse. Doo-doo is gonna fly everywhere. Let's sit back and watch the world burn. Sometimes you just gotta know when to give up. Also, remember when I got that achievement earlier? That was great, right? I got an achievement, so like this is not a failure. I didn't give up.
Yeah, look, guys. Look. Hey, disconnected.